Hello viewers, welcome to another brand new video of our English classroom. Here I am Pramod and I'd like to welcome all of you to my channel. So if you are new to my channel, so please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the latest updates. And this is my channel, and in this channel you will get several videos on grammatical English, grammatical topic, spoken English materials, and along with some vocabulary videos. So let's get started. So I have already started a series on appropriate preposition, and you know that appropriate preposition is very confusing because we are not native speakers of English. So as non-native speakers, it sometimes gets very difficult to us to use prepositions appropriately in appropriate order, or so that the sentence can create the original meaning. So if you learn appropriate preposition, it will help you to create your sentences in a better way and you will sound like natives. This is one point. And another point is, if you are participating in any competitive exams like board exams like SSC or HSC, or any type of exams like bank job exam, BCS exam, admission test for universities like exams, so this thing will very much helpful to you. Okay, so let's get started. So in this video I have started from difference. Well, difference between or difference among, so this will indicate পার্থক্য. Well, we use between when we are making the difference between two person or things or anything else, but the number is 2, then we use difference between. But if the number increases as more than 2, there we cannot use between, because when the nouns are more than 2 or something which is more than 2, then you need to use difference among. Okay, so take a look for the example. There is no difference between the two brothers. Here I have mentioned 2 so that you can easily understand that you need to use between two brothers. Remember, never you can use among two brothers, or you cannot use between 3 brothers. Alright, so keep that in your mind. Number 2 is different from. Okay, so what is the basic? Well, when you are making the word, you are using the word difference. Okay, so difference, it is a noun. Okay, but the word different, it is the adjective form of the noun difference. So in this situation you need to check the preposition and it will be from. Okay, not between, not among. Such as, this book is different from that. This book is different from that. Here you cannot make sentences like this. This book is different between that. No, you cannot make such type of sentences because it will not create a sense. So difference between or among and different from. Okay, then go for the next one. It is eager about or eager for. Like you are very much interested to do something, you are very much willing to do something. That will be the eager. And eagerness, this thing, when you make sentences with the adjective eager, you need prepositions like for or about. Okay, they are exchangeable. He is eager for promotion. He is eager for promotion, or he is eager about the result. He is eager about the result. Okay, so then go for the next one. It's eligible for. Eligible for. Very important word in English, eligible. And most often students get confused with the uses of preposition after eligible. So remember to use for after the word eligible. So he is eligible for the post. He is eligible for the post. So in Bengali we call it joggo. Okay, someone is eligible, it means he can capable of doing that activity. So that is the thing eligible expresses. So next one is engaged with. Remember, it's engaged with. So here when you are using engaged and the preposition is with, it means you are involved. You are involved, or you are occupied with something. So that is called সম্পৃক্ত. Like I was engaged with him in talk. I was engaged with him in talk. Okay, but there's another engage in English language, and that is related to wedding thing. Like in Bengali we call it bagdotta. Like you are about to marry someone and there is an engagement ceremony where you exchange rings among you, between you, and then you are engaged to that person. So be careful. Here you cannot use engaged with. Okay, remember when we are writing the word engage for our wedding purpose engagement, you need to use the preposition to over here, engaged to. And engaged with is as usual engagement, like about any activity, about any situation where you are engaged. So that is engaged with. But when you are dealing with marriage thing, or you are talking about that you are about to you are going to marry someone, and before that you are engaged, so that is engaged to. For example, Sima was engaged to him. Sima was engaged to him. In this sentence, Sima is about to marry that person. Okay. Next one is the most important confusion in English language in non-native countries. Okay, for example, in our countries. Well, most often it is thought that into this preposition is always followed by enter. Okay, so it comes after enter. But the problem is not all the time. Enter takes the preposition into in a specific situation where, like, we can enter to any physical places. For example, you are entering a room. For example, you are entering the field, you are entering the gym, you are entering the classroom. So these are called physical places where you can enter also in physical situation. So in this situation, don't use preposition into, because enter itself is indicating that you are moving from this place to that place and you are going inside of that place. So here actually you are going inside, and the procedure is called entering. Okay, so I hope you got the answer that why not to use enter into. But there is an existence of enter into, but where? Well, suppose you were entering into any non-physical places, like you were entering into a conversation, you entered into a dealings, you entered into something that is like there is no existence of that in physical situation. So there you need to use entered into. So he entered into details. So details, it's not a physical place. He entered into conversation. Conversation is not a physical place. So that is the reason you need to use entered into over in these situations or in these conditions. But when you are entering the room, just enter the room. He entered the room. So I hope that this became clear to you. Then the next one is envious of. ঈর্ষান্বিত হওয়া. I'm not envious of his riches. I'm not envious of his riches. And the next one is escape from. Another one is escape by. There is a difference. So when you are escaping from, it means তুমি পলায়ন করছো, তুমি পালিয়ে যাচ্ছ কোন একটা প্লেস থেকে. Like the prisoner escaped from the prison. The prisoner escaped from the prison. But another one is escape by, and that is রক্ষা পাওয়া. He escaped by a hair breadth. He escaped by a hair breadth. Well, আমরা অনেক সময় বলি চুলের সমান দূরত্বের জন্য সে বেঁচে গেল. So this sentence is actually telling us that he escaped by a hair breadth. এক চুল পরিমাণ জায়গার জন্য সে বেঁচে গেল, চুলের জন্য বেঁচে গেল. So this is a very common dialect in Bengali. And the last one is essential to. Remember to use essential with the preposition to, and it is indicating অত্যাবশ্যক, like food is essential to health. So these prepositions are so much important and very commonly used in English language. That is the reason I have selected this for you. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So keep watching my channel. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.